Hi, welcome to this video about Google Express and Google Ads. The difference between the two. Many people don't know that there are actually two versions of Google Ads, like Google Express and Google AdWords. Because on default, when you're setting up a Google Ads account, you go by default to Google Express. And Google wants people to use Express because it's the selling point is it's easier and you don't need to monitor it as closely. You basically, if you're using Google Express, you're leaving everything in the hands of Google. So Google will do all the account optimization and everything. But the downfall with that is you don't really have control over your campaigns, and you can't do things like add negative keywords, write specific ads that you want, and you're not really in control of it. So Google Express is ideal for, well, not ideal. I don't really recommend using Google Express, but if you are, let's say, a small local business and you just want to run ads in your local area, maybe then you should think about using Google Express, because it doesn't take time. You set it up once and you let it run, and you can see if it works for you. But on the other hand, I would still use Google Ads, the normal version of Google Ads, because it still puts you in more control of your campaigns. But if you don't have time, you don't have expertise to really optimize campaigns, maybe you're a one-man show where you just got 2 or 3 employees and you don't have time to really monitor the campaigns, maybe then you should think about using Google Express. But yeah, let me just walk through it. So let's say you want to get, a website sale. So yeah, when you first log in and set up your account, it will ask you what is your main goal that you want to achieve. So do you want to achieve more calls to your phone? Do you want to get sales on your site, or do you want to drive people to your physical location? So for this example, let's just use website sales for an example, and you move through it. PC is just hanging, so immediately it takes you through to your campaign. And if you have a Google account, it will bring through your basically your uh, business that's linked up with your Google My Business. But I'm gonna say new business here. You'll just put in the business name, test 123, and the example website I can put in here. Let's just do and you go next. They will ask where are your customers found, and you can actually put in your specific address that you want to hear, or you could just leave it at the whole of South Africa. You go next. Keywords. So here you can choose the keywords that you want to set up. You can add keywords over here and so forth. As you can see, they're throwing out keywords that they think is going to be good for your business according to your website that you put in there. You can say next. There you can create your ad over here. Paste example one, and you can add your headlines over here to add a little bit of a description. An exception here. And there you have a text ad set up again. And now you can just say next. And there you have it. There you can now choose your budget. Which budget do you think it's going to be best for you to go with over here? You can either set your own budget, enter your own budget over here, or what you want to spend on average on a daily basis, or you can go with one of their recommended amounts over here and then go next. And there your campaign is basically you can basically set up. The next step is just to fill in your billing information, but obviously I won't do that now because it's just an example. But yeah, that's basically then you're up and running and you're ready to basically run ads. Your ads will be active. So yeah, like I said, if you're a very small business and you don't have time to look at you don't have time to look at your account on a daily basis, or you don't have resources to basically, you've got a very small budget and you just want to see if what will happen if you run Google Ads, then I recommend using Google Express. But if you are like an online store, if you've got a business of a reasonable size, you would want to use the normal Google Ads, which is this. When they say here, if you want to use the regular Google Ads, you're going to go to switch to expert mode, and that will bring up the more detailed version of Google Ads. So here you can do, as you can see here, you can do different types of campaigns that you can set up. You can, it's more detailed. You can choose your keywords, more headlines, everything else. So if you are a bigger business and you want to be more in control of your business, then I would recommend going with the original Google AdWords instead of a Google Express, just for the main reason of being in control. For instance, you can't even add negative keywords in Google Express, which is never a good thing. So yeah, thanks for listening. If you found this valuable, please like and subscribe the video to the channel. And yeah, keep well. Bye.